Rosh Jones spent his early years in West Philadelphia as Edward McDuffie. At the age of 3, Rosh gained his love for country music, which remained with him for the rest of his life.
Back when my parents owned a sandwich shop, my dad would always play country music day in and day out. It's something about seeing my parents in cowboy boots and 5-gallon cap every day that really stuck with me. It became part of my DNA. I even wear the same shoes my dad used to wear before he remodeled the place. I guess years of blaring country music really got to him, because when I told them about me wanting to be a country singer, they wouldn't support me at all. They just wanted me to take ownership of the shop, but I had bigger dreams. In school, I was bullied for the way I dressed. I tell you, there is not a large country music loving community where I grew up in Philadelphia. I wonder how my parents never figured that out. And it was also around the time that hip hop was emerging, so I guess I really stood out everywhere I went. You know, I really took the saying, dress for the job you want, not the job you have, serious back then. Now, I still do. So I wore what country music singers wear, and I was bullied for it. It was so bad that I had to be homeschooled. Like any other child, I blew off my schoolwork, and my grades suffered for it. Eventually, my parents sent me to public school, where I realized I was a great dancer and an even faster runner.
Graduating at the age of 21, Rosh entered Berkeley's College of Dance on scholarship.
I majored in culinary history and I minored in dance. I thought food history seemed pretty interesting. I became so popular for my dance skills that I decided to open up my own dance studio. I had students from all over, and even a few you might know.
Unfortunately, after graduating, Rosh had to make the hard decision of closing down his dance studio.
If only I knew I couldn't get a job with my degree in culinary history. To add to my disappointment, I had a horrible accident. I was so sad when I had to close down my dance studio. I did what I could, but people just stopped coming. The few devoted students I did have just got tired of me struggling through the same old dance move. At this point in my life, I thought most of those people never actually liked me anyway. They all turned on me. I couldn't afford to keep the studio plus eat a decent meal, so I had to make a choice. After a lengthy job search, I ended up becoming a door-to-door salesman. I wasn't good at it either, but I wouldn't give up. I even tried to sing a few country tunes to break the ice before my sales pitch, but it never went too well.
Rosh finally received his big break when he earned the role of Panther Mist brand mascot.
One day during one of my sales meetings, someone from the marketing team actually pulled me aside and told me I was perfect for their brand mascot.
2 years later, Panther Mist went bankrupt. However, this did not stop him.
I don't know what happened. I just woke up one day as usual and went to work, and I found the doors were chained shut. Later, I found out that the FTC closed the place down because people were reporting allergic reactions to our spray. It's funny because I use it every day and I never had any issues. I guess I never would have pursued my dream to become a country singer if it wasn't for my friend Matty. He used to tell me all the time that I should become a country singer, but it took me to lose my job to pursue it full time. So I sold everything I had, took my last paycheck, and moved to Nashville. I must say, it took me a while to find someone willing to work with me, but with a little persistence, I found a great engineer willing to record and produce Heading to Nashville, which is the first single off my new album.
Rosh topped the charts with his debut single, Heading to Nashville.
It feels good to prove everyone wrong. I always knew one day I would be a great success. It's been a long road, and I'm happy.
I'm heading to Nashville, jump in my boots and take my girl on